Yo, give me like a little bit to just see if we can get some people in, folks. Jammer, how are you doing, brother? I'm seeing like the new kind of I'm seeing a new kind of profile picture. What's that? So how are you doing, folks? I think it's probably fair to start with like a proper cringe, right? Like, which fucking primevals did we lose the other day? Let's get to it. We don't have like a town hall, but like Candy Apple is quite literally just like shitting himself right now. Not only him, but like his entire family too. So it might be a good idea for like them to just like focus on something else, like rather than just, I mean, like quite literally just shitting themselves while we're on the town hall. But I'm here for you guys, right? Cram might fuck up, but like not us. I will not let like a food poisoning make me miss the town hall. This is the new town hall, folks. You had 9 primevals and you're down to 7. That's crazy, dude. Like, Jim, I've had 20 and yesterday I was down to 12. So let's see like if we can get like some kind of a mental breakdown going. Let's see if we can start this shit. We're 14 people strong. Let's just get right into it. Good luck, myself. I'm not sure what I will do to like either myself or my surroundings if like this would not be like the if this would not be the result I'll be looking for. Let's see. I won't mind. That was quite a rough start, not gonna lie. That was mine too, I believe. Oh. 2 already yet again. Like I'm burning like 2 a day so far. It might get like a lot more though. Only 16 got burned? How does that work? I mean, like even then like 2 out of 16 is so bad. Like I'm pretty sure. What? I only have 9 left? That's so bad, guys. I'm getting wrecked so hard. Like dude, Risen Covenant, like I only have 9 primevals left. I did save 1, right? So I should like take that into account. But like was this mine? 629. Let's see. Was that mine? Might have been. Primevals. Oh, dude, like I'm getting wrecked so hard. I kind of feel like Candy did not really like the laid back mountain posts, and I kind of feel like that's why I'm getting punished quite hard on this. Yikes. Let's see. Yeah, this one was mine. I'm pretty sure this one was mine too. Yeah, I mean, like honestly, guys, like I've lost like 10 so far. It's really bad. And I don't get why. I mean, like, I don't get why. I'm not sure if you could tell, but like I'm quite the sore loser. 18. Let's see all the top wallets. So this one, 13. Well, someone is getting like some kind of a fucking preferential treatment, that's for sure. 12. You know what? Like on the one hand, like I don't want to be like don't be sour grapes. Like, are you kidding me? Like I'm gonna be like super sour about this. I mean, compared to the rest, I'm just getting wrecked so hard. Oh, they all got 12 left. Like, that's quite bad, folks. Not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's see. I guess like it could have been worse, but how, like it could have been like a lot fucking better too. Lost this one, we lost this one. Like that's 2 out of 16. I mean, like that's a lot. I don't think anyone is getting that might be actually true. Chances are we will be lucky to have like 1 to 2 left. Like, dude, like that should not be the case. Like I literally, like when I began, right, I actually expected to get like to have 1 2 left, right? And that shit is going like right here right now. I got some bad news, folks. Let's see. $367, so that's what? It's not a lot. It's not a lot. So out of the 367, I bet like that's 15% is gonna like survive. Something like that. What are the primes going for right now? And also like not entirely unimportant. So 50 divided by 3.67 is so only like a 13.5% chance of them surviving. That's quite low, right? Like that's really low. Like each and every one of them have like 13.5 chance of survival. Let's see what the floor price is. I mean, just being honest, folks, I think you're probably a lot better off just like buying these. Is that true? Wait. 1.8. Charlie, how are you doing, brother? Appreciate you tuning in. So I'm just calculating like what's the better deal, right? So let's say 0.21 divided by 0.135, so that's 1.55. I guess like the cheap ones are still like the better deal. But how good of a deal is it really, right? You're gonna buy more primevals? I mean, like these are they're not the best looking. They're not the best looking one, folks. No, I mean like they're quite bad. But yeah. I mean, like I kind of feel Cram is just like a little bit mad, and that's why he's like, fuck it, like we're just gonna burn specific ones. I don't want to put anything out there, but like seems to be the truth, right? Oh, Charlie, you pulled the trigger on a DGOT. Congrats, brother. What did you buy? Let's get right into DGOTs. I mean, like, guys, I'm just gonna say one thing. I think like very, very, very soon, DGOTs are gonna shoot into oblivion. I'm seeing like so many wills looking to actually like get in. $399. Let's see. Nice. Nice. It's a dope one. I think let me just get through the DGOT's website, because you know what, Charlie, I think like the where the money is at, if I were to guess, will be season 3. Like those glasses actually look really sick in the season 3. Okay, Bears are on the tear for sure. Like we're gonna get to Okay Bears after DGOTs, folks. And you know what? Like, and guys, like, I'm not talking shit on this one, but do you guys know that I was supposed to have Kaison from like Okay Bears, but they're being very hard to get on me, like really hard to get. Guys, like, shout out to you. I mean, like, one day, like, I'm gonna pin you down for the interview. So Charlie, like the thing with the seasons, right, on DGOTs is that there is basically several versions of DGOTs art, right? They started out with season 1, so let's say this one. This is how DGOTs started, right? Then they went to season 2, and this is where DGOTs actually became to be DGOTs, right? To where they got to be like the #1 NFT on Solana. And season 3 is basically the part where a lot of people started to dislike it. But like, honestly, and this is just my take, right? Like, feel free to have like your own take. But I think like sometimes season 3 actually is like really, really, really cool. So it's just like a off-chain version, but like it's another version of like the same kind of art. So if we're looking at this one, for example, and also like Charlie just like stating one thing, you gotta like zoom in into your piece of art sometime. DGOTs really has like a way of like rewarding people for doing that, right? Like you see like the way it basically like vaporizes. Vaporize, is that the right word? What is driving Okay Bears activity? I don't know, man. I really don't. Guys, like, honestly, and this is like basically what I've been telling you guys, right? Like a lot of people are like, well, it's gonna be because of X, Y, Z. But at some point, you're just gonna have like more people buying rather than selling, and that's it. Like, that's kind of it. look at like the eye for detail on like the necklace, for example, right? If you're into the art, which I am, right? I think it's just super fucking cool. You can see like and this is like so cool on like the DGOTS art as well, right? Like with the ripped through shirt, you can see like the blood through and like the stones piercing through like the shirt. I don't know, it's a good one. I like it. It's a solid mint rare. Anywho, this is your season 1. As many people will know, like I fucking hate season 1. Like I really don't care about it. But like it's part of the history, right? Like this is where DGOTS really became to be DGOTS. But like Charlie, I think like season 3 is like the best looking one by far. I think this one really looks cool. So like guys, just so you know, like if you want to like scout your own DGOT art, right? And also like to anyone tuning in, tomorrow at 2 p.m. CET, so that's my noon, and anyone from the States, it's gonna be your early morning. But we're gonna have like the community manager from Discord, from DGOTS. We're gonna have him on. And like the NFT cat drop is gonna be like the third one is fucking dope, Charlie. The NFT cat drop for tomorrow is actually like quite like the cool one as well. This one is gonna be given away to anyone who has the Discord dog badge. Hey Ben, how are you doing, brother? There we go. Tomorrow this one will be given away during the stream. All you need to do is follow yours truly on Twitter. Same for the DGOTS community, and just like tag 3 friends on there amongst like the what's it called, the post. So I don't know, like I kind of want to know like what's the secret sauce to basically back in the day when Frank left, right? Like how come that the DGOTS community is still like doing quite well, even though most of like the worst case scenarios have already happened, right? So I believe like it's just like really like great food for thought. I want to learn more about it. Yeah, Jimmer did get his like 1-on-1. I mean, Jim, do you mind if I go through your portfolio on stream? Because Jin did get his 1-on-1 indeed. Indeed. Sure, that's cool. Well, I mean, folks, let me take the stage on this one. And Jim, let me be dramatic about it. Because we've heard for the longest fucking time that NFTs are dead. Now, it's no joke, it's no secret. Yours truly likes to collect like an NFT or two. But don't take my word for it, right? You can think to yourself, like, who cares? Like, this guy is just like sitting all by himself behind his computer, just like yapping on NFTs, which is not wrong, by the way, which is not wrong. But I am not the only one, right? So when some people on Twitter are yapping and venting and basically just like, I don't know, like what the deal with that is, but just like sharing like traumatic experiences on NFTs. You have people with a huge schlong entering the space. One of those people might be called Jim Jammer. And Jim Jammer actually has like one of the fucking sickest portfolios out there. So I kind of thought to myself for like the longest bit, like, you know what? Like, I might have one of the better portfolios out there. That was pretty much until like Jim Jammer entered the stage. And at like the very bottom of the market, and I mean, like, guys, I'm just gonna tell you guys this does not, I mean, like, this looks like a bottom to me. And you know what? Like, shoot me if I'm wrong. Actually, don't shoot me. I can be wrong. But like, if this were a shit coin, I'll be like a buyer rather than a seller. Plus, like, we're literally bouncing here. Okay, I mean, like, that's just like the introduction to just sharing like the story that, like, even though there might be people sleeping on this, you have living legends like Jimmerio just collecting like the best portfolios in the game. And Jim, I'll tell you this much, I think like you are the one, other than like FLC, for example, but like I do think that you have pretty much like the best portfolio within DGOTS. So without any further ado, Jim, like, it's impossible for me to like shine any more light on you. Let's just like get right the fuck to it. Traits. Yeah, NFTs are dope and will pop off so fucking hard. Yeah, are you kidding me? Like, guys, like, honestly, I'll tell you guys one thing, right? If you're gonna be like, Kat, so what do you think for what's gonna happen to NFTs? I think exactly this is going to happen to NFTs. Boom. 150 Solana. DGOTS. That's what I think. So if I'm wrong, I will have like no accountability whatsoever, because like I'm just like slightly autistic. I like collecting this shit, and we'll see what's gonna happen. But I truly think that sometime soon we're gonna have something very much like this. I am truly expecting that. First target being here between like 25 and 40 salamis. This is it. Feel free to fraud check me like in a little bit, folks. But like I truly believe like we're gonna have something similar to this. In my opinion, like this is exactly what you're looking for with regards to bottoming formations. So just to your point, right? 33 soul, like I don't give the rat's ass about 33. I want fucking 50. I think like we're gonna get like a lot higher than that. I think like people will be reminded like there's only one number one on Solana. Anywho, Jim Jammer, let's get to the point. And also, guys, right? I'm just gonna tell you one thing. If you're gonna decide for yourself, like, hey, I want to get myself like a good-looking DGOT as well. Well, why doesn't it show? Oh shit. That's why. First off, fair. Here we go. Don't be asleep, folks, because like somewhere in the world, like there's one autistic fuck. And like Jim Jammer, I'm not alluding to you, but like I'm alluding to either you, me, or like any of the other autistic fucks within like the DGOTS community. They're not sleeping. They're just collecting. Just, folks, like just imagine like your daughter bringing home someone and you're gonna be like, well, so what do you do for a living? And like you have like Jim Jammer sitting in front of you and you're like, he's like, well, I just sandblast a fuckload of like funds I could use for anything in the world, but no, I am only collecting DGOTS JPEGs. What do you want to do about it? Well, like that's my question to you. Like, what would you guys do about it, right? It's one of the best portfolios out there. I mean, like this alone is already worth like 20 floors, if not more. No, I think like 20 floors is probably fair. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's the number on this one? 9225. So what should be noted, right, like with these Medusas, is that this is like the 1/1 versions, right? Oof. How do you convey the size of your schlong without actually mentioning the size of your schlong? You just like have like a profile picture like this. I mean, like that's, I'll tell you one thing, like one of the best profile pictures in the game, right? And also like guys, like I think like this is why I like DGOT so much. We went down so hard, so I really believe that we're gonna go up so hard as well. I am telling you, this is my plan, what I expect. Retrace to the 0.5 or the 6118. So in this echo bubble within NFTs, which I expect we're gonna have sometime soon. I mean, like we've already broken out, right? Like we retested for like a few weeks. I think it's gonna be right here between 88 and 200. What is nasty, Jim? So that's only like his first though. Mamba, absolutely goated one. Mamba is like really in the man as well. One of like the best traits, period. I will tell you one thing though, like Jim, and like no offense, but like let's just call it like it is. You have like one of the best portfolios, if not the best. But where the fuck are your mythic robes or like your divine robes and mythic war armors? We need to have this conversation, Jim, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to sleep if you're never gonna have them. Just saying it like it is. Asset, absolutely amazing piece, so good. If you're talking about like different versions of 4930, boom. This is where the money is at though, Jim, right? Like I think like the mythic skins definitely look the best in season 3. It's so good. Like it really is good to where I'm not the biggest fan of like the Boy Scout uniform, but dang, like on season 3 it's not good, it's great, right? 9271, and like also like the Dylan helmet. I mean, honestly guys, to anyone who is unaware of DGOTS, like only this and this one already is like worth like what, realistically, like at the very least 30 floors. Is that, I mean, like, yeah, 30 floors. I think like somewhere around that. Like now, like getting your 30 floors for it, right? Like that's a whole different level. But one of the best, I mean, like this is a murderous row. Like this is already sick. Anyways, Jim, like I'm not quite sure if you if it's that obvious, but like I'm quite salivating on your collection. I think like we should like start doing some trades sometime soon. 9271, like a really nice one as well. 9271, boom. Very clean. Like DGOTS really is the best art on Solana in my book. I think so. This is an interesting piece as well because like, you know what, I think like this is one of the, if you're looking at like the eye for detail, right, on the this particular ice together with like the cohesiveness and coloring, etc., it's just fucking sick, right? Again, like the ripped open shirts, you can kind of see the skin through it. There's still like the blood and like the colorful goo, etc., just like matches really fucking nicely with the overall aesthetics to it. Anyone, I mean, like Jim Jammer, the last time you kind of called me out on this, but like I will die on this hill. Like the pipes are really good. I think they're like extremely good. Some of like the most amazing kind of, I mean, like not some of the most amazing trades, but like I think they're cool. I kind of feel that like if you don't respond well to smoking pure gold, that it's kind of on you. And yet again, look at this at 9th. Look at this within like the 3rd season, right? I think like for mythic skins, like the 3rd season is just like the best one. I don't think this is an average looking profile picture, folks. I mean, we're not even halfway through the portfolio. The Dylan, obviously, very good, very nice. It's so within the DGOTS community, right? Like, people tend to like the Dylan even more than the Medusas, which are arguably the one out of ones. It's quite like the actual name to it is like Mythic War Armor, but the reason why people refer to this as Dylan is because before the mint, there was a guy called Dylan who, by the way, founded a NFT brand himself. Fuck, which one? I lost the name. Not Skeleton Knights. Wait, actually, Orbis will have it. Dead King Society. That's the one. So it was the founder of Dead King Society, which actually flooded DGOTS back in the day before they even like went live. And it should be noted that they actually he just like flooded DGOTS before they even went live. His name was Dylan. I guess it still is. And he was the one to actually mint out like the full Dylan, being like the Mythic War Armor with like the Mythic War helmet. And ever since, they just like went on and called the Mythic War helmet Dylan. So that's how the name got there. Anyways, like on to the next one. Third Eye, such a good mythic trait, right? Like it's very underappreciated. Some of the nuttiest season 3, right? Like I think like that one looks so good in season 3. But not quite as clean. Like some people don't like it. I don't like it. I love it, right? But like it's very much underappreciated. It's one of like the rarest traits within the game as well. It's a specialty trait. Only 50, right? So like that's a 0.5% hit rate there, which is around the same rareness of like Mythic War Armor. Anyway, next. I mean, 2 crowns. It's just like a very good portfolio overall. Very clean mid-res as well. What do you want me to say, folks? Like one of the best portfolios out there for sure. Nice mic there too. Probably one of the best DGOT portfolios actually. So yeah, let's see, folks. I think you tell me if this would be a shit coin, would you buy or sell this? Right? I think you got to be nuts to tell anyone that this chart looks bad. So yeah. Anyways, on to the next one, dude. I'll just say that I am seeing a lot of people starting to buy their floors. A lot of them for sure. Famous Foxes, actually, it looks exactly like DGOTS actually. I think like whatever Famous Foxes is going to do, the DGOTS will probably do the same or something very, very, very similar. And we're there, right? So I don't know, like I find it like very, very, very hard to find like a bearish argument here. Like we reclaimed the 9 EMA, if anything, right? We're there. I don't think it needs like too much of a push at all. I think this is going to be like easy to 11 and probably easy to 20. If I were to guess, like that's really my first target. So the question you guys should ask, right? Like, first off, like, would you ever want to like get into like DGOTS or like Solana NFTs, right? Because like more than likely, I don't see. Would I see DGOTS do well if like the Resif is not doing really well? It could, but like at the same time, right? Like they might not. But at the same time, we see Famous Foxes and no one is betting an eye. Nobody seems to care. So it's definitely interesting food for thought, right? The bigger question though, like how are you gonna play this, right? Probably if you want to be your own best friend, you would just go for floor ones, as they're not cheap. Like they're, historically speaking, they're stupid cheap. let's see. Let's see, folks. Can we get like a nice little Pumperino to what 618 here? That will be a 15x, I guess, somewhere in there. %1,000%. Oh, only 1,000%, folks. Let's see what that would be versus Solana. Well, the confluence there, right? Interesting. It would coincide like quite nicely with this level. And you know what? Why not? So, to anyone, yet again, I'm not calling for anything. I'm quite literally just speaking my mind. I have no clue. I'm not a financial advisor. I am a slightly autistic NFT cat, but I know my shit on NFTs, not on financial advice. That's for you guys to decide yourself. I don't care what you do. I just care about bringing you guys NFT alpha and my opinion on things, right? So don't be a loose cannon. Anyways, will be interesting. Let's see if we're gonna get like the this would be kind of the best case scenario, right? Let's see what gives, folks. Also, chat, let me know if there's anything you would like me to check out. What's my net worth, boy? Well, none of your business. It doesn't matter what my net worth is. Actually, it's not that much at all. We're literally in like NFT bear market. So true. Okay, bears, let's go. Krish, fuck off. Like, seriously, like, nobody cares. Oh, holy shit, you're right. Okay, but okay, bears are killing it. Okay, bears have been killing it for sure. Very interesting. I will tell you guys this though, right? Like, the #1 holder in OK Bears for shits and giggles. Chris is asking how many dicks in me. All right, my man. There you go. Chris, like, honestly, like, I don't spend too much time like thinking about those things, man. But like, you do you, okay, little bro. Let's see. Jim, is this you? Because like I know I reached out to you like not like actually quite a long time, because I actually wanted to see if you were gonna like fumble on your crown one. All good, Krish. But Jim, is this you? That's crazy. Chris, what the fuck are you like asking? Like, for which thing you do this? What expenses? Like 17 Pro Max? What are you talking about, dude? I mean, like, bear with us, folks. Like, Chris seems like mentally retarded. Like, it's all good. This is some of like the craziest portfolio, dude. Like, dang. I believe like I actually had this one at like at some Jim Jarrah. That's crazy. I wasn't aware like you're that big of a Willem, like pretty much like everything. So Jim, like yeah, Krish, like you're gonna get like a timeout, like you're just like a fucking bozo, dude. Jim, I mean, like this is some of like the sickest portfolio I've seen. When did you yeah, I mean like I don't mind like fucking around like a little bit, right? Like I can be like I don't, folks, like we're not personal, right? Like we're all here to just like have a good time. And like again, like if I'm calling myself like an autistic fuck, then you guys can call me whatever. But like if we're just like being like fucking weird about it, ugh, just don't be retarded. Just don't be retarded. This is like an insane portfolio though, Jim. I suppose you're gonna be doing really well. Like when did you buy the most of these though? Like did you buy them like during the bull? Or did you buy them all at the bottom? And also like what's the value of these fuckers? You bought them cheap, it seems. Yeah, that's sick. That's crazy, man. Like you got one of like the sickest NFT portfolios I've seen for sure. But I'll tell you this much too though. I mean, like that's fair. Like you got like many Jim Gemmer saying, I don't know what the average cost is, but probably in the 5 to 7 range would be my guess. That's fair though, because like you got like so many grills. You got many grills, it seems. Good for you. I mean, like at the end of the day, right? Like guys, and like this is like the awesome part about like NFTs right here, right now. we can literally all win, or at the very least that's what I expect. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, don't need to. You don't need to dox like anything you have. But like at the end of the day, right? Like, it's just like people nerding out on this, which we like to do. The guy also had. I should probably. I will show off your 191 youth though. By the way, Jim, make sure you're not only going for like the 1-on-1 youths, right? There's some like youths out there which actually need like some loving too, right? Like the 530. I think like that's a team wallet or something like that though. Make sure to go for like the 3 trades, right? Jim Jammer got himself this one. This one is just fucking sick. Holy shit. You got yourself like a nice chunk of utes as well. Nice. Let's see. Nice. We're seeing 2 crowns. One out of 1 ute. This one is really nice. We're seeing like the, what's it called? Like the batched trait, the mullet. Very good portfolio, Jim. I mean, like, what's up with Scuffy? How are you doing, brother? Guys, what's going on with fucking like people on YouTube just like begging for birthday gifts? You're asking someone who has been milk dry during like the NFT bear market for a birthday gift. I mean, like, we're quite low on the IQ side, but like, we're not that stupid here, folks. Anyways, this is a good portfolio, Jim. Like, you got yourself like quite a nice portfolio, dude. I mean, latch, you got 4 lots. Dang, that's a lot. I think you're going to be doing really well. Especially, yeah, this is just sick. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I would love to actually get my hands on. There's one ute I really want, like, I would love to get my hands one day on this one. This is my dream ute, I'm not gonna lie. This is the one I would love to have. One day, maybe, right? But I think like that's the best looking one. This one is like pretty fucking sick too. So Jim, like, here's a question to you. Like, are you gonna get yourself into some medievals or rogues or anything like one of the newer ones? I mean, like, what a time to be alive, folks. Let's just call it like it is, right? Like, isn't it pretty fucking funny that we've had like so many people yap that NFTs? Oh, you got 20 medievals? Nice. Anything special there? NFTs were kind of due for like something like this to happen, right? Like, who are we kidding? With so much bearishness, like, whoever, I mean, nothing too crazy happened ever. We saw these guys performing so super well, right? The famous foxes, and no one batting an eye. Isn't it nuts? I think it kind of is. What is driving like the? Is anything like crazy happening with OK Bears? I mean, like they had the every OK Bear holder can now download their fully rigged 3D model directly from our Orbis on Soul, high quality, ready to use. Your bear in your hands. Details below. I guess it was this, but you know what? And this is, there's always some kind of a fucking reason why it would be like that, right? I'm not sure if this is quite enough to make people just like slip over banana peel and like sweep all of them. Jim Jammer is grooming a bunch of Ethereum NFTs. Yeah, nice, man. Like Ethereum NFTs is just not really my cup of tea, right? Like I really just want to, I want to have my niche within the Solana NFTs. I think they're way undervalued. So that's why I'm a little more on the Solana spectrum of things. Definitely on the spectrum. Or can I just like select listed ones? Oh, there we go. So. I mean, like, interesting food for thought, right? Jim, did you know that Kai should be still getting on this this show sooner or later? Actually, he was actually supposed to get on a week or two ago, but they had like some, for whatever reason, like he was actually supposed to get on. It was actually so he was supposed to get on 2 weeks ago, but they had some delays in some stuff. So I really do hope though that they're still getting on, because these are like exactly the things I would like to ask them myself. Like, hey, do you have like any idea why you guys like went up like that? I like bears. I think like bears are like quite cool for Solana, right? And they're still alive and kicking. I've heard they're gonna have like some kind of a fundraiser to some sorts. But this is just secondary. Like, this is I've no confirmation from them in whatever way, shape, or form. Like, this is just some rumors I've heard, right? So I don't know like any like of the ins and outs. Anyways, like we've been over okay bears. Let's go to some others. No, I don't, but like I would love to get some though. I would definitely like to get some. Yikes. What's going on there? Locksmith Labs is another one, right? Which I think they did quite well back in the day. I mean, I kind of want to show you guys some charts. This reminds me of YGG back in the day, actually. I believe. I might be mistaken. Let's see. So let's hope that this part after this is not applicable, right? But I just saw the chart and I was like, damn, that kind of rings a bell. Wrong. It does look a little alike, right? I think it does, yeah, for sure. Can I actually... Let me see if I can copy and paste this. Why can I not? Paste. Why? I cannot. For whatever reason, I cannot. But I do kind of feel this looks very, very, very similar. Please let this time be different in this way to where this will be kind of shitty, right? But I mean, like, it could very well be like all you need to do is not lose the support and just like keep on going. But like, I'm telling you folks, like, it does look very, very, very similar. Right? Maybe it looks a little more similar like this. I guess we'll see. Interesting food for thought, right? Like these kind of fractals. But I do kind of feel though that, did you guys know that like Nikita Beer, for example, like the products or like that, I think he's head of product at Twitter. He's actually also like an advisor to Solana. Oh. Do we have some drama here? OG rich bitch here. To anyone tuning in, like this might be some hacks drama. Like let's see if it's worth something. I was there when it all began. I never left hacks for better or worse. I never contributed to the DAO after it left the server. I did, however, contribute time, energy, vibes in the early days. I've co-hosted a town hall with Volter Solana. I made so many posts with these two NFTs, but now I'm supporting Omerta Soul, and I have too much going on to rebuild the Rich Bitch DAO. I have enough NFTs in Singularity to keep me forever bound, but luckily, Hacks has a founder's bond from Omerta, so I can still help both projects grow. These are well over floor. They aren't floors. They're part of Soul NFT history, and they were my BFP for months. Shoot me an offer, make a bid, or snag them for retail. God bless y'all. I mean, That's a lot of information there. TMI, folks. TMI. Anyways, don't forget, by the way, folks, to anyone tuning in, you can actually win a ute tomorrow at 2 p.m. CET. We're gonna have DGOT's community manager, Doug. He's gonna come online and we're gonna give away a ute. All you need to do is follow the NFT cat, being this guy, and the DGOT's community, tag 3 friends below, and there you go. You can get yourself a awesome looking ute. Why not? Right? Like it's definitely one of the better NFTs out there. And also, that's a shameless repost. Only and later that day, we're gonna be live yet again, having primates on, right? Like I think like primates are gonna be like really good. I mean, like they've been good. I mean, like primates have like quite the I mean, like primates really have like a quite the sick following, right? Especially within like Solana. There are so many communities who think highly of primates. They're obviously the same kind of they have like the same artist as rogues, which is quite interesting. Where the fuck is this guy? And you can get, I mean, like you can just like win yourself this one. Afascus, how are you doing, brother? All good here. Happy to have you. How are you doing yourself? So guys, like don't forget, right? Like tomorrow we're gonna have like fucking 2 interviews with 2 awesome individuals. Primates, DGOTs, and the day after we're gonna have, this is some of like the weirdest shit I've heard within NFTs, a refundable mint. So what the fuck is up with that? I have no clue. But like I saw this guy basically designing I'm getting set. There you go. I'm getting sent some dope looking primates. We'll get it. We'll get it like we'll share it later. But the day after, live on Thursday, equally like super interesting, right? Or at least like I find this like super interesting. A refundable mint. Like what's up with that? Like I've seen this guy actually just Brody, can I share those primates within the stream? I saw this guy actually designing his shit on the Discord server of DGods, and it looks pretty dope. Let's see. Let's have a look at the art. And you can basically win yourself like a free mint here, right? I do like the uniqueness of the art, and I like the cats here too. There you go. 1, 2, 3. The guy allegedly has like a shit ton of cats. I just got okay that I can actually share the primates. Let me do so. 1 second. Let's see. I mean, like, this looks pretty dope. I think like the art is fucking sick. I kind of want to get my hands on a one-on-one primate. I'm not gonna lie, and I think like they're fucking cheap too right now. But I mean, like, guys, like, honestly, can you honestly just like look at this stream and be like, oh yeah, like NFTs are dead? I don't get the narrative. I do like the art there as well. Interesting. There we go. That's enough. Let's see. Boom. Primates. Looks moonable. So one of these is going to be like given away tomorrow, right? Like let me show you. Isn't that nuts? I mean, like, that's one of the things I kind of want to know, right? Like, how does this kind of work um with the art? Like, so many, I'm seeing so many one out of one. So like, are they all one out of ones? Are they not? Tiger hat kind of has like the NFT cat written all over it. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, like, guys, like, I'm just gonna tell you one thing, right? I believe, right? I believe these things look very bottomy. Am I crazy for saying that? I don't think I am. I actually don't think I am at all. So primates looking really good. We see okay bears starting to shape up really nicely. Famous foxes have been mooning over the past fucking weeks. I mean, like, this one looks like it should be bouncing at these levels, right? But then again, like, they also look like they could be bouncing at these levels. But like, one thing I will tell you guys, right? Please, for the love of God, if you're like, hey, like, you know what? I actually like Solana NFTs now. Do yourself and your future generations a huge kind of, what's the right word? Just don't be retarded with like the kind of choices you're about to make. Just make sure that whatever you're going to invest in, that the projects are still alive and kicking, and you did your due diligence on them. But so I do think that NFTs are shaping up really nicely, actually. And I equally think that probably some of like the best looking ones, technically, I think, are DeGods and Utes. That's just like the cleanest kind of downward structure break, etc., etc. Man, I think like this is just gonna be easy money. I think like the next month is gonna be like so interesting, folks, because I don't. Let's say if we would not be shooting up right from these levels, what would that look like on a chart? Would we just be like, or would that mean we're just gonna go sideways for 2 years? something like that. I think we're there. I think it will happen like any second now. Did you guys also know that like the Nikita Beer guy is actually like Solana advisor? So let's see. Let's see what life is gonna look like in a month from now. But like, I'm quite hopeful on NFTs right now. I think this is it. I'm calling it. I think like this is like the very bottom, folks. And to any like smart asses, right, like who have been in the Discord server from DGOTS and be like, well, you caught the bottom a year ago. It's kind of true. But if you're looking at like the price level from a year ago, like it was like the exact same kind of price level, right? We've just been going sideways for a year. Shout out to Brody's grandma. Hope you're having a good time. All right, folks, let's on to the next. I mean, like, we cannot just fucking stop at these levels, right? Like, we have to go. What else is new? In other news, like, even though like I believe like Orbis has been killing it, we have like its retarded little brother. Just doing the absolute worst. So the thing with Magic Eden, and I would love to have you checked cups from Raposa. No, I haven't. Actually, at Fascas, like you should have. I would definitely like to have them on as well. Make them like reach out to me. That would be actually insane. I like the art. I'd definitely be open to. Let's go for cups repose in a little bit. So yeah, I mean, like I know I know that they're blending their own coffee. I like them. I don't know enough about them to just like really have like the. I think like we had like this chat earlier, right? To where you basically said like, well, there's a lot of DGOT holders, yada yada yada. I don't know. I'm sure they're gonna be fine. They have like a good name within the space, if anything, right? So I think they're quite respected. I'm not sure like to what extent they're the bluest of blue chips, if you will. I like the art. I like the art in this one for sure. This one looks fucking sick. I want to have this one. I'm not gonna lie. I like it when like some of the art is made by other artists. I think that's always like very cool. I like the art. I like the cups art. Oh, jeez. This one hasn't been active for a year. 2 years. Two years. I mean, this shit is just locked. 886, how are you doing, brother? I do kind of like this, right? Like, but then again, you know what? Like, how do we value? I mean, like, I don't dislike cups at all, right? Like, other than like the things that we just like talked about like the other day. The liquidity is shit, right? Like, there's not a lot of volume, but they do have like quite the good activity on Twitter, right? So, you know what, right? Like, with the holder in chats, yeah. You know what? Like 886, I would like to get my hands on like some one-on-ones. Mr. B, Block Asset. You know what? Like, I actually have something useful to say about like Block Asset, because you might know, or you might know LA Gent, who basically is playing like quite like a good part in Block Asset. Like, I'm probably gonna have the guy over sometime soon. I would reckon it's this one. Yeah, I mean, like, there's like some other cups I would prefer. Not gonna lie. Wait, let me just like share like the one I really like. There's a few actually. You know what? Like I like many of the one-on-ones. I think like this one is fucking sick. I think like that one is, guys, like if we're talking about like fucking sick art, I think like this is fucking sick art. I like this a lot. Like to me, like it's the same shit as a Pokemon card, right? I like this a lot. I want to get my hands on them. But there's, you know what? It kind of reminds me of this. What's it called? Planet Kaiju. There's a Planet Kaiju I kind of want my hands on as well. And I don't think the bastard is for sale. But it quite literally has my name written all over it. This one. Oh, nice. I mean, like those are like all the quite the nice perks, right? 30% discount. That's actually sick. I think this is great art as well. I don't know too much about like Planet Kaiju. Like it's actually like the weirdest thing. When I asked like people like, hey, who would you like to see featured on this channel? So many people, including like Planet Kaiju themselves, said like, hey, I think like I'm just reading this. Having one-on-one is the same as being a win with 50 plus. That's a weird representation of like a one-on-one though. Like I don't think a one-on-one is worth 50 floors. But like I get what you're saying at 886. But like with Planet Kaiju, like that was so weird because, or like that is so weird because I believe it was themselves even saying like, hey, like we would like to be on, just like message your founder, and the guy never responded. So if by any chance Planet Kaiju or anyone within that ecosystem is listening to this, tell your founder to check his DMs. LA Gent is a legend indeed. Yeah, he's awesome. Very, very, very amazing individual. There we go, Gubs. There we go, Block Acid. You know what? Like, other than like, I'm definitely like a nerd when it comes down to martial arts. I like to watch UFC, etc., etc. I just do not know enough about like Block Acid NFTs to say anything useful about them, and that's just like the truth. It's not that I don't want to wear anything. I just would not. I just don't know. And if I don't know, I should just keep my fucking mouth shut about them, right? And I do kind of feel that with Block Acid, it's a little harder to get a right kind of feel for them because they're sports related more than community related, right? So So anyways, like block asset, I don't know. I can only imagine that like there's some, I'm not sure what happened there, right? I do think like something significant happened there to where block asset was not, or like the team kind of dropped the NFTs or something like that, and LA Gents continued something. Again, like this is not complete information, right? Like this is, but all I'm gonna say is like I believe something happened there with like community and the NFTs and the team, etc., etc. Also, like guys, two things. If you would know anyone who you would like to see featured, right, like in an interview, let me know. Send me a DM. Like I'm pretty easy to like reach. Let me know. Do I know like Lily and Lotus? Like, are you kidding me? Like, I got like a 1/1 Lily. Like, I got a really good Lily portfolio actually. Sadly, their founder is a absolute fucking retard. I think very, very, very lowly of very little of Bunjo. He's yeah, good old times indeed. Yeah, like I actually have like nice. Yeah, do you still have the mate 86? 886 saying that he had 50 plus Lotus. It is good art. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I would definitely would not advise anyone to get into Lily, but it's definitely still good art. But like the project is so dead. Again, guys, like this is exactly like I think highly of the art. I don't think anyone should be buying something. You do whatever you want to do, right? But like basically what happened to this project is that the original founder slipped over banana peel and decided for himself, like quite literally, he was burned out and halted like any kind of activities. It's not that he was like outworking anyone to begin with. So make no mistake, like I wouldn't feel too sorry for him if I were you. And then it actually went to Rain from Fuddy's NFT on Sui. And they equally never did like a single fucking thing. It's actually like quite amazing how little these absolute fucking bozos did with it. Yeah, I think like very lowly of them. Henry, how are you doing, brother? Yeah, this one is like quite sad. Oh, kind of sucked that you had like such a big wallet, because like then you were one of like the top holders, right? Nice reminder set for the DGOT stream. There you go. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, like Lily's, like I've been so sour on that, because like Lily's actually was like the the one NFT to get me into like Solana. Man, then after like a while, I had like a sick. Actually, I can actually go through like the portfolio if like this is something you guys are interested in. Where is it? Henry, like I do especially Solana NFT. So like if anything happens within like the Solana or like the overall like Ethereum ecosystem, I'll check it out. You know what? Like I'll check out normies, but like just so you know, like I'm very, very, very much like I'm not knowledgeable about like Ethereum NFTs. This was my fucking chat. Like this is quite like the decent portfolio with lilies. Like if you know, you know. And then they literally started feeling sorry for themselves and stopped any kind of business activity. There you go. It took me like a little bit to like collect all of the. I mean, I put like so much time and effort to collect like some awesome ones. Like this one is very good looking, if you ask me. Yeah, it's definitely one of like the better portfolios there, with like the blob moon background and the orums, etc., etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orums. I had like the fucking sword. Actually, I have like another one, like on another wallet. One out of one. This one fucking sucked. I'm not gonna. Young God was let's see. First collection ever of Soul was DFWF. Which one is that? Young God's first collection of Soul, Dev Rocked. Upgrade with droplets. True. Yeah, Uge's is another one. True. Wait. Why can I not find it? Like, it's definitely not this one. I know which one you mean, though. Is Young Gods, can you still... I mean, so the last sale was literally 1 month ago, and the sale before that 6 months ago. I mean, like, that's just brutal. What's the story with someone owning like 70? I got a 500. Jeez, I don't see like any wallet with 500 though. First ever rock. Well, there you go. But you know what, right? Like whatever happened, and now Now we just like got a, that's a staking website. Oh my god. Exactly this. What do you want me to check? Yukuk? Young Guts. I mean, like, that's just like a shit tier DGOTS derivative. That sucks. Yeah, the art does look kind of cool, but like that's the problem with these derivatives, right? Like some of them actually look pretty decent. But like, guys, like, just stating the obvious, right? Like, especially that's why for like right here, right now, right? If anyone is listening into this and you remotely agree with like what I'm saying, don't be a hero, right? Just do your due diligence on whatever art you deem cool, whether you're more of a fan of rogues, hacks. My cat is absolutely losing its mind, like it's screaming outside of the door. I appreciate those kind words a lot, 886. Like, it means a lot that you guys are having like a good time. Means the world to me, not gonna lie. Thank you. And I'm enjoying myself too, so just know, like, I appreciate it so much that we're getting to get like some kind of a community. We're definitely like in the early stages of like a community forming, so that's very, very, very motivating. I hope to, not gonna lie, like I hope that the YouTube channel actually starts taking off like sometime soon, so that way, oh, Oogie to the archive carve. There we go. All we need is 2 sponsors, folks. Like, from the moment we have 2 sponsors and like this bitch is sustainable, like we can make sure to step extra on the gas. What the fuck is this? Is this a 1 out of 1? Why don't I stream on pump.fun? Because like I don't want like people to get wrecked doing this. I actually just want to like build this like slowly and steadily. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like streams have been like picking up anyways, right? Like right now there are like 111 people tuning in, which is quite a lot. I don't think anyone is like pulling these kind of numbers, and like this is still on the lower end. Thank you, Henry. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I think it's sick. This is there's quite a lot of what the fuck is going on with this 1 out of 1? Why wouldn't anyone buy it? Like it looks, right now it kind of looks tainted. But you might as well just get yourself this one, I guess. So is Oogie completely dead? Yeah, so what happened with this shit? I remember like these fucking goats just emerging out of nowhere. One-on-one for like 0.15. Yeah, I don't know, like it. But then again, just look at this. Does not I mean, it looks just fucking horrible, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Honestly, folks, right? Like, this is just like my thing. If it's me, and it is me, because like at the end of the day, like, you're tuning in my stream, right? So I'm gonna speak my truth here. You probably want to go for like blue chip projects which are still doing good, which still have a community, and more than anything, you want some decent like volume and liquidity into this pitch as well, right? So that's one. With the likes of Matlats, DGots. Yeah, I'm also like very excited for Orbis 86. You want like liquidity to be good. You want the community to be good. So whenever you would assume that there be like a time and place for NFTs to be back, you want to make sure that your pick of choice is going to be like average or better than average, right? I think you can basically gamble on your illiquid shit FT to outperform the market, but like, it's just very, very, very risky, because you might just be stuck in a position because there's no liquidity to begin with, right? Plus, let's just call it like it is. You want to be like a part of something, right? And you want to connect with fellow community members at the end of the day. And I think like this is one of the ways, right? So like, this is why I've been really high on DGots. I've been really high on Utes. But like, honestly speaking, I think like all of the blue chips are probably gonna be like doing well. And also, to just state it like it is, if only I've been just like going all in with famous foxes at the beginning, right? What is that may never die, my friend. But yeah, I mean, like, this looks awesome, right? So I think DGots and Utes are both gonna do exactly the fucking same as this. That's what I believe, because the patterns look exactly the same. Like, their communities are alive and kicking, and all of the good stuff. So, just be wary of like these things. Okay, bears, like, they obviously, why did they do well? Because like, they have like I'm not gonna explain because I'm not gonna rationalize these things, right? But like, fact is, okay, Bears always had like a very, very, very good mind share within the space, right? Like everyone and their mom knew about okay Bears, and that's just what it is, right? So, and same goes for if you're gonna experiment a little bit with like these new kind of collections, right? Like there's only like a handful of collections I uh uh I'm a fan of, right? So I like Rogues. By the way, like happy birthday to Rogues sometime soon, right? I believe on Friday they're gonna have their birthday. You want to make sure that whatever NFT brand like you're gonna take part in, right? Like that it's still alive and kicking. There's a active community. So, and also like one thing, right? With me saying I like Rogues does not mean that I endorse anything, right? I'm not saying like I will never endorse anyone because these are things which are not within my control. I'll never vouch for anyone. Like I'll vouch for everyone, like as long as they're just on the right path. For now, I think that Rogues are on the right path, but like who knows, right? But like that's the name of the game, right? Like things can change in a heartbeat, and that's just like truly the way it is. Medievals have been making a shitload of noise. I think like probably like some of the most fun experiences I've had lately into NFTs. Really. I think this is actually like a really good deal. Merlin's Cloak for 5 Solana, are you kidding me? Yeah, I think that's kind of nuts. But like again, like part of like would be kind of nice to have the Pudgy Penguins community and Solana collection too. I don't care. I don't care, folks. I just don't care. True. Medieval's experience has been really good. Hacks is like I like folds, right? Now it's just like oh shit. What's cooking here? Who is this? Just what, 45 hacks, no biggie. I mean, like that will mark the bottom for sure. Man, that fucking sucks, I'm not gonna lie, because I actually plan on like buying some more myself, but like, well, shoulda, woulda, coulda, folks. Boom. And you know what? Like anyone who's like, well, NFTs and like TA doesn't really work. I beg to differ. I really do. Very interesting. A new one was born. Yeah, you know what? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this were the team. It would make sense, right? Yeah, that's a clear breakout indeed. But like, folks, I'm telling you, I think like I think like DGOTS and Utes is like some like guys, like we're seeing like a clear kind of switch in momentum here, right? And I think that like DGOTS and Utes are just gonna be like some kind of a fucking behemoth in the next coming while. I'll be like really, really, really surprised. Yes, I know Frank is not there anymore, but you know what? Everyone within Solana is aware of DGOTS, and I think like that's just such a unfair competitive advantage at the end of the day. I really do. I think like guys, if you don't mind, I think that's gonna be it for now. It's been like quite a long stream, 2.5 hours, and tomorrow I'm actually having like 3 streams. I'm saving to grab your first, dude. Like I'm just telling you, like Henry, and like this is again, like this is just my opinion, right? Like you do with my opinion whatever the fuck you want. But I would not be waiting for too long with this one because like I think like this looks like it could moon like quite literally any second. We held this level so nicely. So let's just like put it like this. I would be amazed if we're gonna do either of the following things. That would be like weird, or we do something like this. But anywho's, that's just my opinion. But like folks, I'm actually gonna go now. Let's see. I got 3 streams tomorrow. So early morning for me, 7 a.m. CET, which is, let me just like calculate it. $7 a.m. CET being $10 p.m. PST. I'm gonna have like a medieval space together with let's see, together with CFI. Then later that day, trade me for Crown Prime. You you want it. Brody's like send me a DM on that one. True, Utes, true. Yep. Anyways, we got 3 streams tomorrow. In the morning, we're gonna have medievals. At noon, we're gonna have DGOTS, and in the evening, we're gonna have primates. So really, really, really busy day. If you like this alpha, folks, like, do me a huge favor, right? Like, subscribe, follow, all the good stuff. It's just gonna make time easier to just like spread the alpha, right? We only have what? I only have like fucking 91 subscribers on YouTube, folks. And 500 something on Twitter. But I'll tell you this much. going quite well, like 120 people strong, right? Like tuning in right here, right now. We are growing quite rapidly. I appreciate you guys like tuning in. 886 Henry Brody, means the world to me. Again, like I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna get myself a glass of water. Fascus, appreciate you, and on to the next one. I am purring the fuck out. Cheers.